always thought of having 4 legs.
An aurochs, yes. But with the torso of a man.
Exactly. Wait, what say? How can God have torso of man and body of orcs?
He is a god. He can be anything.
I'll have this open in no time. That'll do it.
Dusk Speaker! Dusk Speaker! I'd like to speak if you've a moment. You are the Dusk Speaker, Nye? It's all a bit much, isn't it? The end of the world rubbish.
The world will end, child. Everything does. Yet, I appreciate your skepticism.
Well, we all could, actually. We could really use your aid. There's another group up top, on top of the ice, I mean, high above the watch. They attack anyone they see, us included. They make it very difficult to get to Rimmergun's temple, among other things. Another group of Rimmergun's worshippers. We call them the Lost Pilgrims.
We're striding into a conflict between religious fanatics? Fantastic.
They're from the land as well. They came here a few decades before we did, on much the same mission. When none returned, we thought them all dead. Wal only knows. They seem to think they're protecting something. Like the flow is sacred. Nivadir thinks they've all gone a bit mad out here all alone. Or that something in the ice is rotting their minds. Finally, good news! You've no idea how rare a thing that is. The pilgrims keep camp in the ruins atop the ice wall. High Harbinger Vatnir can explain how to get up there, if he hasn't already. Was there something else you wanted to know? Whatever needs doing. Odds and ends and such. The whole community works together to survive. I hunt, I weave, I roast a delicious isai. I'll have you know, I've nearly 60 winters behind me. More than you, I'd reckon. I've been here for a solid 10 winters already. Came looking for, well, something I've not found yet. Strictly, speaking in a religious sense.
Go! Go! Vatnir awaits!
Already.
God fatja, newcomer.
Are those bottles of Ekavit?
Indeed, sister. In trade from Nivardir across the way. He's got Rimshora too, if you prefer. I've only the fish, though.
Well then, we'll have to speak with the Nivadir, whatever else we accomplish here.
See anything that interests? It is not ice all the way down, newcomer. They may come out a bit hard and cold, but for that we have the fire, yeah? You say down, as if this isn't north of the White that wends. This is the end of the world, the culmination of all things, the final chapter of the final book. What fool would not want to be here?
This fool, for one. I left the land due to exactly this manner of nonsense. Our people have likely been chanting about the coming of the final winter for 10,000 years. They are not. Rationale must bolster beliefs, or they are not but castles built of mist on the surface of the sea. But civil I shall remain. I've too few words to waste them on the obstinate.
Take a look for yourself.
Good that you're, fellow traveler. I've room shot if you seek to banish the chill. You've not had it? Ha! I almost envy you the first trying. It's a beer, brewed and aged in colder climes to fight back the biting frost. Beloved here, as I'm sure you can imagine. Think nothing of it. With new harbingers arriving weekly, we provide what little welcome we can in this desolate place. Alcohol brings a bit of oblivion upon us, if only temporarily. It's my life's work, brewing the perfect rimshotta. The difficulty lies in getting the right ingredients. Is there aught you require? A boat? I did, and I am, though proper ingredients can be difficult to come by at the watch. No? I do not. Why bother if it isn't? Because I want to, because I enjoy the challenge, because I love beer. I'm under no illusion that my work will outlast me, or even that it will have import to anyone else. Why lose sleep over trivialities outside of my control? We brew rimshotta not merely for its taste, but as a ward against the deadly cold. It serves well enough along the coast of the White, but further south, or here at the Watch for that matter, well, it could be improved. I've seen machines striding the icebergs, kif-shaped things of metal, little impacted by the chill. I suspect them filled with some substance that keeps them warm. I've more than half a mind to add a little of that, whatever it is, to the latest batch. It may well not be. We will not know until we try it, will we? I've not been a warrior for many years, and the machines bear weapons and shields. Were you to harvest fluid from one of them, I would happily compensate you for it, in coin or trade. I'll accept as much of the stuff as you can bring me. I'm sure I can find some use for it. The world's end may be nigh, but until then, I furnish what you seek.
Backloggery, you must be our honored guest. Vatnir said to expect you. Not that he said I should expect so many. No matter, room will be made. If there is anything you require, you need but ask. I will strive to deliver. Oh, and before I forget, a welcoming gift. Of course, aren't you? Yet it comes, asked for or no. Death walks in hand with life in the White that wends. The priests of the wheel would have you believe they follow one after the other. It is not so. I found a rift once, at the bottom of the world, and in it a camp, a clan's worth of Glamfellen, huddled and still. Their stories, their blood, their ambitions, none persevere. I chase not the end, but accept its inevitability. It is a thing to be celebrated, like the ending of an epic finely sung. Vatnir understands that, so I follow his lead. Come, come, shake off the snow, warm yourself at the hearth. What I have is yours, for trade or coin, until the end comes.
Consider it done.
Well, well.
And why shouldn't we fear death? What offers death save erasure? A return to life cleansed of experience and understanding. Ignorant, set to suffer again. To repeat our mistakes endlessly. To fail. But the beast would spare us this suffering. Would offer us succor, mercy. But it seems our guest has arrived. Come, Dusk Speaker, join our circle. Look upon the Dusk Speaker, and be glad, brothers and sisters, for he heralds an end to your suffering. I revealed only that which was revealed to me.
Now look here, if anyone's gonna be giving him pet names, it's me.
I present to you the Watcher of Cad Nua, father of the Defiance Bay riots, in whose wake fell the Hollowbone curse upon the Deerwood, who dethroned Lord Radric, rightful Thane of Gilded Vale, plunging that land into anarchy.
You mean there's alternatives to government by brawling? We don't get to see a lot of places that have their act together.
And whose very stone and soil gave rise to the great green giant that even now strides across the Deadfire.
Full glad are they to see you, Watcher, for they came to pay homage to Rimmergand and bear witness to the final dissolution of Eora by his hand. Your coming fulfills prophecy. Wheresoever strides the Dusk Speaker, so falls falsehood, torn away. So discards false cycles, so quiets dawn and dusk. I've high hopes for you. Precisely my point. Whether or not you mean to cause chaos, chaos follows in your wake. You're chosen, whether or not you choose to be. Now, if we may have the pleasure of your company, Dusk Speaker, we've prepared a feast, at least by the standards of our humble means, for your... The messenger returns! Go forth and bear witness to his message!
He's back.
Don't leave me behind!
He's here for me. He returns. He returns. So close.
Such grace! Such majesty!
No! Don't leave! Come back!
Gracious glory. Seems to me they don't want saving.
Better run!
Does nothing. A question, Watcher? You shan't walk away from this one.
Death to our enemies!
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. Both to battle. On! It is no use. I cannot get through.
What is happening? How could this happen? Where is Vatnir? Someone find Vatnir!
Not a problem.
As you wish. You must gather your party before venturing forth. If you coddle the child, Watcher, it will never learn.
I'm not hiding, I had a sacrifice. Something that I was saving for the messenger, and I couldn't find it, so I was looking for it. I don't know what to say. That's good, that it's dead. It's been harrying the Watch now, well, for years. But people keep coming, and it keeps eating. Each time it comes, the ice spreads further. I didn't know how to end it, so I wrote to you.
Certainly telling your followers that it was a manifestation of the divine come to usher them unto oblivion didn't confuse matters.
Because you're the Dusk Speaker? The title fits. You have a reputation, don't you? You overcome things, you triumph. You're coming to the Deadfire. It seemed too great an opportunity to ignore. It's not that... I'm not an... We're rare, the god touched. More so, those changed by the beast of winter. Growing to adulthood in the land, in the white that wends, it's difficult enough without the numbness, the stiffness, the pain. Those of us who do survive, our communities expect things of us. Leadership, wisdom.
So you just donned the role presented you, like a well-cut coat.
I became the leader they expected me to be. Our elders told stories about this place, the Veetmouth, the White Moor, and about the endless void beyond. A few years ago, a man named Glasval led his clan to the frost-hewn breach in Eir Glanfath, seeking a path from this world to the realm of Rimergant. They returned with a story of a portal to the White Void, and the cold that flowed from it. A tale that reminded many of the Veetmouth. The tale passed from mouth to ear to mouth again, and people began to think, if Glasval could escape, why can't we? I suppose I saw in that an opportunity, a chance to leave the land behind. So I claimed I had a vision, and the beast was calling me. The lie was more successful than I could have imagined. And I can imagine quite a lot.
Though not, apparently, how to leave the land by chartering passage on a boat like the rest of us.
With what coin? I had none. What of you? How did you afford the fare?
That concerns you not, priest.
No, I suppose not. I don't know what to tell you. It's a dragon, or looks like one. And rotten enough that linking it to the god of decay seemed reasonable.
You're full of horse apples, you mean?
This place is holy to him, so perhaps I'm not wrong. No. Whatever answers you seek, you will likely find within the temple. The temple beneath the ice. I don't know. I think maybe the iceberg formed around the temple. Perhaps it's because of the Veetmouth. The closer you get to it, the colder everything becomes. Like the frost-hewn breach, it's a passage through the walls of the world. From this one to the next. To the White Void, specifically. Seat of Rimergant himself. So the stories say. None who has gone in has ever returned to confirm it. But you wouldn't expect them to, right? You'll need to climb the cliff overlooking Harbinger's Watch. That's the only way we know to enter. Here, these should help.
Well, ain't you hospitable all of a sudden?
No, I want you to succeed.
The messenger has fallen! Dusk Speaker? What? Where are you? What is this room?
Well, you see, we were just discussing some matters of orthodoxy. You see, I invited the Dusk Speaker into my chamber of contemplation, which is isolated, so that we can contemplate in it.
Just seems a bit strange is all, with the hidden room and everything.
Which of us is the Beast of Winter's chosen?
What? Wait! You, of course! You are! And I'm not questioning that. But, Rimmergan's messenger has fallen. What should we do now?
Survive and keep our work going. The Dusk Speaker and I will set everything aright. I swear it.
I should probably get back to the surface to do surface things.
Yes? Captain. Or should I call you the Watcher of Cadnua? I confess that title. Something of a mouthful. This and that. Your involvement in Duke Avar's hearings on animancy and the aftermath brought you to the attention of animancers across the Reach. Captain it is, then. When you took me aboard, you neglected to mention that you were in pursuit of a rampaging deity. I appreciate the apology, but it's unnecessary. The Blue Colossus may be one of the defining events of the age. I count myself fortunate to bear witness to your investigation. Speaking of, let us return to it, yeah?
I'm on it.
Returns!
Most intriguing. The dragon may be a vessel.
That's a first. Can't feel my hands anymore, but at least I can say I did it. Well, that could have gone better. A quick rest would help, if you don't mind. Already on it.
Looks like trouble.
You're mine!
That dog won't hunt.
That's how it's done.
I reap what I sow.
Not a problem. Consider it done. I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Didn't work.
I don't think I can pull that off.
Come on!
As you wish.
It is no use. I cannot get through.
Should have run. That order's too tall. Just say the word. That's how it's done.
As one.
You're mine! Can't make a dent. You see that?
Scarcely believe it.
Better run! Can do.
Over there.
Already on it. Let's see what's in here. As promised.
It's not my time yet.
Of course. I will lead the way. Here is another thing I do not like about religion. It makes people build temples in stupid places.
The Rhine constructs have been disabled, sister.
Where are the frostbitten temple guards?
Fuck the temple guards! Let us to the breach!
Consider it done.
Well...
The dragon breached the chapel walls!
Greenhide is there! She turns her prayers to Rimmergand!
With me, sister! We must to her defense!
Could be a fight.
Death to our enemy! Better try something else.
Think you got the decency to die? Mode, Ixie, on to battle! Mode, Ixie, on!
As you wish.
As one.
I can scarcely believe it.
Mode, Ixie, on! Lost the lad!
I'm fine. Perfectly fine.
You see that? It was like something had a hold of its tail.
You stand before the shining portal that devoured the dragon. This close, you see it as a ragged-edged tear in the world. As you near, the portal flares bright, brighter, too bright to stand. When the light fades and at last you can see again, a great, shaggy aurochs stands before you. A bone-snapping chill radiates from the creature. It is the manifestation of Remergand.
Herald of Bereth, you teeter on the very precipice of your death. To once again violate my realm, do you desire dissolution after all? Yes, Bereth does keep their hound on a short leash. Should you ever want for a final freedom from the Pallid Knight's grasp, seek me. I will gladly grant it. Passing through the breach will shred your soul into its constituent parts, to little more than wayward motes of essence. Knowing that, what do you want? Her soul was drawn through the breach, the Vitmouth, and into the beyond. Neriskirlas has bound her soul to a relic from the days when the gods walked Eora as titans. This relic lies in the beyond, and it holds her soul captive there. That is the name the dragon chose for herself. It is one of the many things Kith have thrown into the Beyond, in hopes it might be devoured by the White Void. The relic cannot be destroyed. In her ignorance, Neriskirlas hoped that tying her soul to it would save her from death. She is mistaken. True death has not claimed her yet, but it will. It is inevitable. Yes, the iceberg is the natural result of Neriskirlas' desperate attempt to evade death. Every time she escapes from the Beyond into the Here, she tears the hole a little wider. And so, the chill of my realm spreads. They have done as Kith always do. They have claimed for themselves a place that is not their own. They are no concern of mine. The Veetmouth is the gaping maw of entropy. The White Void is the hunger that gnaws at the guts of Aora and cannot be sated. That is unfortunate for you. That you trust still in me, or any god to deal honestly with you, it is remarkable. Naive, but remarkable. There is something you may do for me. Like a maggot, the dragon Neriskirlas has burrowed beneath the skin of my realm. Destroy her. She is already dead. She refuses to acknowledge it. She has made herself immune to destruction by my hand, and in so doing, she mocks the very essence of my realm. The relic she bound her soul to has proven impervious to my influence. Destroy her.
A low rumble shakes the ground beneath your feet.
I would rather watch you fail than bar your entry. But you lack the means to enter the Veetmouth and survive the journey. You must seek the Eye of Rimergand, a relic that once belonged to my vassal, Reinhider. It is a cold, blue stone, and it lies somewhere within this temple. Approach the Veetmouth once the relic is yours. It will grant your soul safe passage into my realm. The White Void's only purpose is to destroy souls, and it is adept at doing so. I will not stop my servants there from their work. They will treat you no differently than any wayward soul. Should you fall to their predations, not even Bereth will be able to save you.
Rimergand pauses, his dark cluster of eyes watching you intently.
One final thing, Watcher. You must destroy that dragon.
When his words fall silent, and only the shriek of the wind through the breach remains, the light flares again, then quickly dies. You open your eyes and find the beast gone.
Consider it done. Just a scratch.
Wormling not take my ball is not Wormling's to take! Go away! This place not your home. You probably die here! Eh? Don't want Wormling's things. Already have ball. Ball everything imp needs. Jingly? Just shake it and hear. Maybe imp not understand question.
An imp not understand? Well, now I've heard everything.
Second thought? First thought must come before second thought. Wormling's head filled with snow? Temple full of corpses. Corpses can't have things. They're corpses! All wants is ball. Has ball already. If give ball to Wormling, what will imp have? Wormling echoes like squawking seabird. Wrath, huh? What Wormling squawk about? Boils and curses, coughing and crying, bowel loosenings and sneezes. Huh? Friends, help me! Friends, save me from Wormlings!
There. Away.
You better run!
As one.
This fight is mine.
Still so much
Ask
to
someone
learn.
else.
Break upon the wheel.
Death to our enemies!
Did I do that? Not possible.
Both to battle.
Mode Ixie Owner.
Already on.
As you wish.
Mind if I do?
The blinding light of the breach pulses in time with the heartbeat of Eora. Your soul pulses in response. There's nothing.
As one.
You followed me into the abyss? Have you so little respect for the scant years your fragile form affords you? I know not why the short-sightedness of Kith continues to surprise me. Leave while the option remains, lest you be bound here as I am. Circumstance does not afford me time to address ridiculous queries. A simple understanding of a complex situation. No. I bear responsibility for neither your enlightenment nor your sophistication. Descend into the void or do not. I care neither way. But know that within its depths do all things encounter their endings.
You trespass. Yes, you and all others. Yet you arrived before the appointed hour. Or perhaps after. You retain yourself. Your life, your awareness, your soul. How? Your presence suggests that Rimmergund has chosen a new guardian to put the worm to the blade. To succeed where I have failed. Before it came here, It was a dragon. What it has become since, exactly, I cannot say. It fell upon our temple wielding powerful wizardry. I believed that it desired the temple itself, or our accumulated lore. I was mistaken. Rimmergun gifted our people with a veet mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics. Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot return. Its body long since destroyed. Still, its soul persists against the power of this place, and I would see it ended. It was but a shadow forged of spirit stuff, by the worm's own will.
You claim that the dragon manifested itself from ambient essence?
Then you must seek it below. Know that the white void will consume you, however. A few souls here cling tenaciously to coherence. Some for as long as centuries. Seek them, if you would know the secrets of their longevity. This place decomposes spirits. Do not be surprised if the souls require repair before rendering you aid. I imagine, though, that the Beast of Winter would prefer you hasten their dissolution.
I could say something to that, but I won't stop you from wishful thinking.
Service ain't half the burden you make it out to be, you know.
Go then. This will resolve itself in rhyme and ruin.
This place looks a lot like the old Ingwithan ruins back home, but like they were just built.
You've returned to me. Please, please release me. This place, the agony, so much worse than anything I suffered at your hands.
My student, my nemesis. To see you again here. Have you come to proffer forgiveness, or to persecute me further?
This spirit manipulates our perceptions directly. Some ciphers possess similar skills.
See you, do I? Come to kill old Merwald? To claim his keep? Cad Nua home to me for decades now.
That old place? You can hold on to it. We got a boat now.
Leave an old man be, beg I. Leave him to his doom, to the dawn stars rise.
You see through it then?
You must be special. Like they were. Are. I'm uncertain. I've lost so much of myself here. She tore my name from me. The Interrogator. She's deep within, ensconced in her little court. No, I don't even recognize myself. The object bears the touch of Scan himself, his blessing bestowed on it for his queen's precious inquisitors. 'Tis a tool for liars, hiding the true identity of the wearer, used for infiltration, hidden, disguised, to destroy groups they found objectionable from within. I was there, I think. I remember the trials, bits and pieces of what she did to me. Gone now, mostly. Carved away to the sound of so many questions. You won't. She wards herself too well. In her labyrinth of Audra and copper. Perhaps with my help, if you found the pieces of me, returned them, I could lead you to her. The way, 'tis in what she's taken from me. Memories of Anguith. I can lead you, but not as I am. If they remain, they're in the machines. Each encompasses an Audra pillar, and each pillar contains the countless souls scoured by the Inquisitor, I think.
What a shameful path the Anguithians followed to achieve their ends. Damn the gods!
If you would seek my missing pieces, seek them there. But be warned, some may be more volatile than others. I want to help, so try to find bits of me that aren't too broken. I appreciate that. You've no idea how much. Go safely. May the gods not see you coming.
There.
Shan't walk away.
That dog won't hunt.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld. The matter before this tribunal tonight: heresy. You hereby stand accused of rejecting the orthodoxy delivered unto us by the universal divinities. In your malice, ignorance, and hubris, you would assault the very foundations of civilization. How do you answer these charges? I bear guilt for many things, but in my service to the Divine, I have never wavered. Never once. No person present disputes the facts.
Your words and actions are a matter of record, confessed by your allies and confirmed by innumerable eyes. It seems my guilt a foregone conclusion. Why then bother with this farce? We would thank you to keep your tongue civil or stilled, lest it be removed. This body provides you with a final chance to ameliorate the sins you have heaped upon yourself. If you choose not to admit fault, not to display contrition, then you shall bear the full burden of your transgressions with you to the wheel. Then declare your sentence. What example will be made of me? Your eyes shall be plucked from their sockets and turned upon you that you may fully examine your deficiencies. Then you shall be chained within a copper tub and your skin opened at 27 points, that your spirit might better fly your corrupt flesh. Once purified, your soul shall be bound within an animate, that it may serve the gods forevermore. The sentence has been pronounced, and so shall it be carried out. All praise be to the gods.
I could go for some shut-eye about now.
Eyes open.
Ready when you are. Not a problem.
If you do not let me rest soon, you will have to carry me.
Looks like trouble.
Death to our enemies!
That dog won't hunt. Moe, Ixie, on it!
Forced to battle.
I hear you.
Not a problem.